Hey guys, I'm Danks564 and this is continuation of our Let's Play of A.T.O.M RPG, and well, we are here in Peregon. We just cleared out the I don't know, porn, some sort of snuff porn industry that killed and then did whatever things with slave, and then they cooked them and sold them. So that's good. And also there is a trouble here in this little paradise of Peregon. Two factions of traders and their security guards are having trouble. And I think we'll go and try to somehow resolve it, maybe. Why don't we go inside of the ship itself? There should be some dude here. Didn't he say, like, the cook told that there's like a dude here somewhere? That was at least respected by both sides, right? Who's that? A neatly dressed woman in glasses looking at a modern crossword puzzle printed on the on bar paper. Having noticed you, she looks away from the crossword and addresses you in a stern voice. Peregon guest house, usual prices, usual quality. Are you looking for a room to rent? How much? 50 rubles for a room. Price of food included. Wanted? Maybe later. Oh right, yeah, Fidel died. I didn't like him anyway. He was dumb as hell. Is that... Can I enter somehow over there? Is there a door? How do we even get in? Like through here? Let's go and see what's inside this. Who are you? A middle-aged man in clean clothes reads a hardcover book. But on noticing you, he stops reading and pulls his glasses up from the tip of his nose. Fyodor Maximovich, how can I help you? Funny, I was just about to ask how I can be of help. What a turn, and who are you supposed to be? A traveler, a seeker of high adventure? So basically someone who'd be glad to join a cause, big or small? You know, maybe you really could help us all here. Depends on the reward. I can offer you a large sum of money. Can't say how much, but more than 1,000. And we can even negotiate for something else. I'm ready for the details. Fyodor Maximovich thinks for some time. A large wrinkle on his forehead becomes even more visible. Finally he claps his hands. Got it, listen. The thing is that Peregon isn't doing as well as it could. The reason? Why, the bickering between merchants and the guards, of course. I swear, they sometimes don't even need reasons to start a fight. Although it didn't turn into an open conflict as of now, all the wonders of an open civil war are expected to pop out really soon. Shooting in the street, murder, all that stuff. Very scary probability. Okay. Tell me what I can do to prevent this? We need to reach common ground. Traders and guards both need a neutral third party to judge their conflicts. This may seem like I'm full of myself, but it's actually true. I'm the best man for such a job. Without me, things will end up in bloodshed. There's a problem though. Leaders of both parties hate and fear everyone around them so much they basically lock themselves in their quarters. It will be kind of hard getting to them, and nobody in Peregon wants to risk it. But you, an avid adventurer, could try at least. You look like you have all it takes to inspire both of them. If they're so paranoid, things could escalate. What would you say if I, for example, killed them all in the process of inspiring them? Would that affect your plan? No, let's try to avoid that. Do you think it wise to send a shady adventurer to solve a critical problem? that could lead to an all-out war. I'm not sure they would enjoy such a surprise, so to speak. We are proletarians, and we have nothing to lose but our chains. I agree. Where do I look for them? Let's go with that. Good show. They're both right here in Peregon. The head guard Nikolai Siplovsky sits in my former room. In the big building, and the head of the merchant, Lenya Abramov, is in the hull of this very ship. They will struggle at first, but try to persuade them. Okay. Is it safe to take a dip in the big lake? Summer it's completely safe, but still it's pretty dirty. Merchants throw all sorts of stuff into the water. Stalkers wash the radioactive dust of their boots in it, and the bandits, they even hide their victims within these waters. Okay. Got it. So let's go talk to the trader first. Probably. What's in this bar though? Anybody interesting? A middle-aged man with broad smile on his face greets you by clapping his hands. You've never seen him before, but it doesn't seem like he has an ulterior motive. It seems like this man is just genuinely happy to greet all the passers-by. Oi! Hello there, old girl. If you're here to see my show, then I must apologize in advance. The comedian Nikita Konyev, who is me, turned out to be a little too sharp-tongued for the local bourgeoisie. However, the cancellation of my show was reimbursed to me in free drinks, so my good mood is unaffected. I could even do a private show for you. I can tell you a joke. You just need to ask. Promise I'll make you laugh. Or did you have another reason for approaching me? Yeah, well, if you're a joker, tell me a joke. Hold onto your pantaloons. Stalker walks into a bar named 100 Ringians, I guess, and opens up his backpack. Hey guys, check out this piece of iron I found in the bomb crater. It's glowing. The baron gets up without saying a word, takes a bucket with paint and walks out. People in the bar ask, "Where are you going?" He answers, "To the bar sign. I need to add 5 more zeros to the same name." Ha ha ha. Okay, let's change the subject. Do you want to chat? Not really interested. Goodbye. Who are you? A tall pouty man looks into grimy cup. His shifty eyes run about every object in the room. Once in a while he drinks without stopping his observations. Pardon me, but are you waiting for someone? Man lifts up his left brow and shakes his head. Waiting, huh? Well, maybe, but mostly I'm just killing time. Many around here simply killing time. Tell me more, friend. Right, well, I'm in a predicament, let's say. I made a very spontaneous deal and I mingled with the wrong crowd. Now I'm paying for it. The man shuts up as if remembering not to say too much and looks at you suspiciously. That's about it. Now go and stop distracting me from thinking. Oh, cool, level up. Your face looks familiar. Have we met before? What's your name? The man looks at you with doubt and finally shakes his head. My name's Ostap, but honestly I don't remember meeting you anywhere outside Peregon. Okay. So, what do we want to increase? Technology is good, speech cover is good, I think. I want to find some sort of a gun vendor here and maybe buy myself a decent rifle. Portalook mustached man looks around the rusty barge. He doesn't look very interested as he glances at you. Your throat dry? I can splash you some good stuff. Okay, show me the menu. Do you have any money? No, you don't. Not interested then. Well, let's get inside. Probably all the vendors are inside the barge. Or we can wait till daytime. Maybe some things will open during daytime? That might be a good idea. Also, I should probably change... Right, this requires 62 pistols. That is something I probably should do, right? I have pistols at... So let's do that. And let's swap... Where is it? 612, 512. Plus this has an automatic option. So we'll swap that for that. I'll keep Makarov. I don't think I'll sell it. Probably give it to someone. Well, I have a couple Makarovs. So how many 30 basically TTs rounds I have? 37 plus 8 AP rounds. Where are all my Nagans? Unload. This TT, unload. Let's unload all the Makarovs, just in case. Okay, I think we're good. So 52 rounds. It's pretty good. Wait, wasn't... What the hell? It was 9 out of... What? It was 9 out of 10, wasn't it? Why did 10 rounds disappear? Where did 10 rounds go? What the hell happened there? Was it a glitch? Or am I mistaken? Who are you? Serious looking man in glasses walking on the deck, examining a pile of some yellow faded paper and wax tablets with a lot of interest. As he notices you, he raises his head, adjusts his glasses and squints. His eyes at you weak-sightedly. Is there something you want? Nothing in particular. What are those papers you got there? The man darts a glance on the papers in his hands and shrugs. They're just papers. Did you come to see me on some business? Well, it depends. I'm looking for work here in Peregon. The man takes off his glasses, blows on them and wipes the lenses with his shirt. As he puts glasses back on, he stares at your face with scrutiny and then nods. Well, I do indeed have a small job. Perhaps you could help me deal with a particular complex paperwork problem. Tell me, are you good with logics? Let's try and see. Yeah, well, the paperwork turns out to be rather complex. You spend a lot of time thinking over the contents of the papers, but gradually you figure out that they have to do with a more efficient way of managing trade caravans. Spend next couple of hours behind the table in heated discussion of what, in your opinion, is the most rational way to organize streaming process with the minimal use of labor and financial resources. Finally, consensus is reached. Cool. Great! God damn it, it's so nice to meet an intelligent woman who understands complex issues. Our interview really helped the trade in Wasteland. How it will be possible to fit automobile caravans much more often. Happy to help. I love solving problems like that. Well, I'm happy to... Sorry guys, had a phone call. But anyways. Now, lovely. Now, can we talk about the payment? Ah, yes, of course. How about 300 rubles? Will you be happy with that sum? For a nut, add a bit more to this. 300 rubles is kind of slim pickings. Well, okay. You're right. Where else could I find such a helper as you are? Here, have another 100. That's better. Give it here. 450. Not bad. What do you have to offer? Well, I'll take that. I'll take that. And I'll take all your money. And what can we give you for 236 rubles? Let's see what's most weighty we have here. How about drop this, drop that? Hmm. Anything else I want to drop off? Well, let's drop one of those. 217. And let's just reapply money. Okay, works for me. Close. Who are you? You're just walking here? Standing in front of you is an elderly man. His face is showing signs of unbeatable boredom. Having noticed you, he livens up, but only a little. What can I do for you, young lady? Let's do business or talk about something interesting. Well, let's do business. What do you have? Price of goods for the people who are looking to survive in the wasteland. Excellent. It's just so that I'm a bit short on the cash these days. Can you give me a discount in honor of our newfound friendship? The man thinks your proposition over for a few seconds, finally shrugs and nods. Well, good to see a reasonable one. Let's talk business. Have quite a decent amount of money. That's good. Let's drop you off. Let's drop this thing off. I don't think we need that. Probably both of these Rusty Makarovs. And that will be all I can, I guess. Let's take his money. Well, might as well just take this stuff. Right? And what can I give him? To make it up. I have plenty in 7.62 by 39 rounds. I know. Let's drop this. It's too much. Well, let's just equalize with money. Okay. Let's go downstairs. A shaven man with a cigarette in his mouth meets you with happiness and glee. That really seems out of place. He even walks over to hug you before something stops him. Dear heart, how glad I am to see you. Do we know each other? It's the first time we've met, but I'm always happy to meet new people. Want to buy something maybe? I can get you anything you'd want. Needs scrap? I got some. Need cover your head with something? I got hats, no problem. Maybe some health issues? Well, I have something for that as well. Could you spare a refund? Okay, well, show me what you have. Well, he has some steams, that's good, I guess. He has some gasoline. I don't need that now, but probably we'll get to that. What is that? Plus 2 euros for 12 hours? Okay. Well, let's try to give you some stuff that we don't need, like this stuff, all these knives. That's probably will be a little bit too much. What do I want from him? Well, I want that. I will want all his money. And that's about it. And he has 65 more rubles. What can I offer him for 65 rubles? Nothing much, really. I might actually sell all those baseball bats. Well, this one requires 50. 712. How much does this do? 711. And costs less AP. Not sure this thing is worth it though. Chance to ignore armor lets you skin animals. And 410. But it's 3 action points. But requires 65 melee. 410 versus 711. Okay, let's just trade that. Okay. Is there anybody here? Oh, that's the fighting pits where we need to find some sort of a woman that knows the guy. Clean-shaven man in his 30s is looking for at a fresh, recently printed topographic map with his glasses sitting on the very tip of his nose. He notices you, he lifts his gaze from paper but does not hide it, simply folding it in half. Hello, traveler. Are you by any chance familiar with the village called Atradne? Sure I am. I know it well. Why? The man's face lights up with a wide smile. Great, great! Could you outline its borders here on this very map? Why are you planning... Why are you planning a raid? Why do you need that info? What the hell? What raid? Do I look like a gangster? I'm a cartographer. I'm working on a map of this area. I don't know, man. Well, alright, give me a map. I will help you. I mean, raiders will find that information out regardless. With no problem once again feeling in awe at how this map seems so fresh and new. Oh, bellissimo. Thanks, sis. Just don't get any wrong ideas. I'm a very peaceful man. I'm working for a haggler's conglomerate. They've asked me to map the most significant settlements. At first I was planning to buy a map from a local, but they tend to make note of a lot of insignificant locations like caches, farmsteads, location of ancient car crashes, abandoned buildings. That's why I've decided to draw my own map, and the one that will contain the information important to for the merchants. Quite an interesting mission you've got. If I had cartographer's talent, I would have helped you, but no such luck. Let's talk about something else. I guess that's all I want from you. Let's go in here. There needs to be a woman here. Chat with Kalindra. Are you Kalindra? Let's just save. You're just standing there separately. Tall brunette with a magnificent bust is leaning against the rusty wall of the hold. Her gaze is directly towards the cages where the fighting dogs are barking and screaming with rage. Having noticed you, the girl turns to you, arching her eyebrows quizzically. Yep, that's Kalindra. What seems to be the problem? If you're here about dog mating, let's discuss the price. You won't be disappointed. Kalindra prices are as good as her boy's puppies. I'm looking for a mutual buddy of ours. Ours, right? Chigurov. Kalindra's pretty face wrinkles with rage. She smirks wickedly. Ha! Do you want to know where this Robin Hood disguised as Master Reza is hiding? Do you know where I can find him? When we spoke last, I told him I have no desire to tolerate him or his lame excuses anymore. To which he answered something like, "You don't even know how right you are. While the collectors are looking for me among the living, I will be hiding safely in the grave." What a dumbass. Wouldn't you agree? I'm so happy that I have dumped that philanthropist, the modern Sava Mamontov. Why is Chigurov the Robin Hood and Mother Teresa? Why? Why? When the last time he robbed someone to make his own life better or surprise me with something nice? Because the only thing he does with the money he makes is feeding all the orphans, beggars, mutants and other weaklings. It's really upsetting to see. I feel the same way about this as the collectors who have been sent to catch him after he robbed the bank's envoy. They know that what he is spending the money on, but they will shoot him as soon as they see him without any hesitation. Serves him right. This life is meant to be lived, not to be sacrificed for others. What were the excuses you mentioned? Honey, I can't take Busia out for a walk. The children of Trudagrat need my help. Kid, I can take you to the Yorsh mountain. The orphans of Chelyabinsk have broken their last TV set. Baby, I know I've stolen 200 grand from the most dangerous bank around here, but we need help. We need them to fund the orphanage for children. What an ass. I hate his guts. Didn't you love each other? Or where is this anger coming from? You and everyone, you know everyone has a limit, and you're less valuable to a man than a street. And when you're less valuable to a man than a street beggar, you can either accept that or lose all self-esteem, or tell that man to go to hell. Okay, let's talk about something else. So you mentioned mating. Can you try to elaborate? Oh, I've seen that. I see. I've made a mistake for someone. I'm mistaking you for someone else. I'm often approached by the dog fighting enthusiasts, asking me to arrange a date for their bitches with my champion dog, bloodthirsty sadist, four-legged tripper named Busa, so that their puppies have the good genes. I see. Well, I guess that's all I wanted to know. I don't think there's anybody I'm interested in here in particular. Who are you again? Before you stands an aged man in the cloth hat. His eyes look sunken into his skull because of the black rings around them. The eyes of an old man, though, seem pretty sharp, like those of a hunter. He's got you in his center of attention. The man does not tense up too much as you come closer, but still, he takes some measures to prepare himself for a conflict. He grabs his revolver tighter, bends his knees a bit, and gets between you and the door that he obviously guards. What do you need, girl? Forgot something? Don't you know who this room is? Whose this room is? I need to talk to your boss. I have something to tell him. I guess that's the trader. Oh, I'm preparing to laugh already. Well, go ahead. Tell me why I should let you in to our boss without invitation. I'm from Fyodor Maximовich. We have something to talk about. Well, if you're from him, it must be really important. Go on. Tell me what he wants and I'll tell the boss. Old man, you don't want to know that stuff. The old guard sees how serious you are and shrugs his shoulders. If you know less, you get to sleep better, as they say. Go on, get inside. Quickly. Quickly now, until I change my mind. And remember, no shenanigans. Okay, goodbye. Carefully step into Main's trader's quarters. He's busy with some documents. As you come in, he looks at you for a bit before asking, "What business do you have with me?" "Maxim Fedorovich sent me to deal with you." Lenya Abramov slowly lifts his gaze to your face and straightens out his back. "Deal about what?" He wants to enforce the rule in Peregon. It's pretty shaky as of now. I guess we'll go with that. Lenya Abramov takes off his glasses and starts rubbing them with a handkerchief he got out of his pocket. He thinks straight. I'd say I agree with lots of what he says. The trader suddenly smashes his fist on the table. It's so sudden you jump up a bit. He can go fuck himself for all I care. The old fool wants to enforce his will on me. The only will he needs to produce is his final will. God damn it, I'm surrounded by bastards. Why'd I... As quickly as he turned to rage moments ago, Abramov calms down and sighs, continuing to clean his glasses. Now, here's a swell offer for you. Kill old man Maximovich and Siplov, the head of the guard, along with him. I will give you 1,500 for each one. Good money that you will use wisely. What do you say? Hold on, you should try to deal with Maximovich first. What's there to talk about? Choke on life, choke the light out of him, and that will be that. Use your brain for once. Someone needs to oversee arguments people have in Peregon. You can push them away. Either one of you does it or your neighbors will. That is actually a good argument, right? Like, he cannot control the guards by himself. Guards cannot manage the trade. That's just... When Abramovs gives your words some thought, seems like your persuasion technique worked a small wonder. That's true. I became too emotionally invested. Fine. If Maximovich won't mess up my deals, he'll even be helpful. You know what? It won't hurt to delegate him some of my work. Good choice. Who's that here? Like, what's this place? 3 girls and 1 dude? What are you guys doing here? On a white bed there lies a large, hefty man of middle age. His column-like legs are crossed this modern-day barbarian sight while looking at his female servants run around doing various chores. When he sees you, his large brow comes together for a moment, after which he smiles wildly, showing you 2 rows of golden teeth. Ha! Look at this one. Did you lost your mommy? Why are you here? Just checking the room out. There are no guards outside, so... I have no guards, but... Is that really a reason to come to my place without warning? I'm not mad. What do you want? Who are you? Maybe I can help with something. You? Ha! No, little good old Mambetov has everything under control, and what's not under my control, well, you can't know about that, can ya? Yeah, anything else? Or will you just continue standing there, like Lot's wife? Yeah. Not interested. Does this lead somewhere? It doesn't look like it. Who's that guy? Like sitting here alone? You see a young man. He's gazing up into the ceiling, as if contemplating something. His thought process is almost uninterrupted. During the brief interruption, the man leans down over his sketchpad and adds a few lines to his unusual drawing. Have noticed you? He gives you a friendly smile and nods. Oh, such a shame. I've already finished painting Amazon's resting. You would have been perfect model, just the type. How can I help you? From what I can tell, you're an artist. The man places his chewed-up pencil behind his ear and innocently shrugs his shoulders. I also thought that we've died out after the Great Absatz. But no, there are still artists in the world. Some of them are even capable of making a living. Take me for example. I'm waiting for an order from a large publishing house. Maybe they'll need illustrations. Okay. So do you need any help? Not right now, I'm still waiting for the good orders. Okay. Who are you? Trudemir? Okay. Okay, that's all I need to know. Goodbye. Let's see what we can see in other places on this barge. Or whatever it is. Is that all? There are some lockers over there. Let's go and see if we can see what's in there. Where is it? Oh, there she is. How about safe? Okay, let's go for that lockpicking set that I have. Yeah, probably will be nothing useless in them. Oh, come on! Open the goddamn lock. Yeah, nothing useful. There's a thing here. Fire extinguisher. It's not known whether contents are still able to... Yeah, I don't think I need that. Okay. Where's that gun of mine? Now, what else do I want to do here? Oh, there are traders. Some... Are there actual weapons traders anywhere in here? Doesn't look like it. Show me wares. Don't have any money. Have very little money. See him. There's someone here with some tools. Show me the wares. I might get that toolbox. That is pretty useful. Okay. So, I think I will stay with the bat, because I think that's the best option. Well, and I don't want to spend much on melee, so... You know, one of the... It's a lot of money, and he doesn't buy for a lot, actually. The prices are not the best. You know what, I'll... Whatever. Let's just leave one of this for... Yeah, that's actually pretty damn good. Pretty damn close. Okay, let's trade. Off we go. Okay, so... Guess we're going out? Is there anything else I want to do in Peregon? Go, yeah. Краснознаменный, краснознаменный, краснознаменный. We'll probably go after that, we'll go to Den. Right? Well, you know what, I think I'll make a cut here and we'll continue in the next episode. Thank you for watching, hopefully you enjoyed it, and goodbye.